What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for reactions. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. I don't know why I slipped up, but it bothers me. Your intro bothers me.
Why?
Because you're like the #1 place for reactions.
Yes, it is.
But I feel like it's just like you need to add something like in the world, in the galaxy, in the universe, in the multiverse.
The #1 place in the whole planet
There
for
you go.
reactions.
You know what I mean? But I would broaden it and say like in the universe.
Okay, I'll let you do the next intro.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, dude, okay, so what are we listening to today? I have no idea what this is.
Blondie. You have no idea who Blondie is.
No, I have no idea who Blondie is. I typically
I do
like
this every
brunettes.
time. I'm sorry. It's just there's some groups that are just so iconic that I just feel like you gotta know. And you have a pretty good, range of musical taste. I feel like you're fairly knowledgeable about music. So every now and then when I put on a song or bring somebody up and you don't know, I just think that you're messing with me because you do
all
like to
the
mess with me.
time. You bring up stuff I don't know all the time. That's
I
what
know.
the point of this channel.
Maybe I
is.
should just stop. I don't know why I act.
Well, he
so
literally
surprised
he'll
every
literally
time.
ask me, "Do you know this song?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Yes, you do." I'm like, "Don't tell me what I do and don't."
Well, you don't
know.
even know the artist, so that's why I was surprised because Blondie is like she did a song called The Rapture, or they did a song called The Rapture, which is like one of the first songs with rapping on it, and it's a white girl. So she's kind
Interesting.
of known like for that. Or
Interessante.
yes, that's
Okay.
why I was like, I figured you might know a little something about them.
What kind of genre is this? Now I'm a little thrown for a loop. Is
I
it
don't want to say anything
rap?
more. I'm
Is
just
it-
gonna bring it up and let you
Okay.
find out for yourself.
Well, genuine first time reaction. Blondie. This is Heart of Glass.
Correct.
Correct. Let's get into it.
I asked you if you knew Studio 54 too, and you said you had no idea what it was.
Now I know what it is.
That was the sign.
Bro, I love this.
Isn't it incredible?
This is such a vibe, dude. This would be like, I feel like back in the day, if you put me on the aux at a party, this is what I'd play.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, the video is just so great because it's just like a time capsule, but I feel like it's just a very distinct time and like history in New York. Like, this has to be like a New York band. I don't know the whole history, but I'm pretty sure they're from New York. I mean, it's all these scenes from New York, the Ed Sullivan Show, which we just
I saw that on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which we just did a reaction to Elvis on the Ed Sullivan Show in like 57, and then Studio 54. I mean, you've kind of just been introduced to some of this music, but like, Studio 54 was known to be like party central,
Okay.
like disco, cocaine. It was like David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, all the big time like actors were hanging out there.
Man, is it still around?
No, I think it shut down like,
Many years ago.
yeah, many years ago.
Yeah, and so this is giving me big disco vibes.
Yeah, it's
Disco
definitely
rock, like,
Yeah.
Man, I love this, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is an absolute bop. And like you said, the whole aesthetic of the video, it's just, this is great.
Yeah, and it's like a whole like scene because it's like you had like the art scene with like Andy Warhol, and then the club scene that was going on in New York that eventually like birthed like groups like birthed like Madonna came out of the club scene and she influenced Lady Gaga. So it's like this direct through line of like this culture influencing all these other forms of music and all these other artists.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it.
There's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. You tease me like you Once I loved, and it was a gas. Soon turned out, had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing, only to find much mistrust, lost all behind. Lost inside, untolerable illusion, and I cannot hide. I'm the one you're using, please don't push me aside. We could have made it cruising, yeah. Yeah, riding high on long through bluish light. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Once I loved, and it was a gas. Soon turned out to be a pain in the ass. Seemed like the real thing, only to find much mistrust, lost gone behind. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh.
Okay, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
When did this come out?
God, 70 something.
Are they still around?
I mean, I think she's still alive, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was asking, but also like, are they still like a thing? Like event tickets, boom. That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
So they
The
perform.
Raccoon Motel.
No,
That's what it says. Dude.
the type of song you
Or is
listen
that
to when the
the-
homies aren't around.
Hey, man, what instruments do you play? It's complicated. Yeah, she does have something that says one of the most gorgeous women ever. Don't argue, it's facts. There was something that I wanted to point out about her performance. There was kind of like a little bit of like, I don't know if I'm trying to search for the right word. I want to say like aloofness. Like at the beginning, like she was kind of just like,
like chill, kind of
chill,
mysterious,
a little disconnected, maybe just like, I think that was just very interesting because I feel like, I don't know. We watched a bunch of videos and I don't know if I've seen that type of like, aura.
And yeah,
You know what I mean?
energy behind it.
Yeah, there was
and
like a very distinct kind of like, I don't know.
this is gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be this might be a crazy poll, and people might think this is like, no, that's a terrible take. She feels like a little bit more of a glammy Stevie Nicks to me, kind of, like
Interesting. Yeah, I could see that.
and kind of has the same demeanor, but you know, man, I freaking loved that song, dude.
It's funny because there's all these comments. Who's here because of Supergirl? I've seen these comments.
The moment when you realize you're attracted to someone who's 75.
This song turns 40 years today, and I think I'm still enjoying it. Yeah, that's the great thing about it. You know, it's like just timeless music, and this is one of those timeless bops that when you put it on, you're just like
1970, the song is very good. 1980, the song is very good. 1990, the song is very good. Infinity, the song is very good. Absolutely, man. Like that was an absolutely fantastic song. Great video, so much fun. I'd play this in the car over and over.
Yeah, Debbie Harry's whole look is timeless. You could wear this hairstyle and dress in 1979 or 2029 and it would look fabulous. So did the song come out in 79? That was a year that I was born. They said the song turns 40 today, so then that means it had to come out.
That was 6 years ago, though.
Oh, okay.
That was in 2019.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. 79, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Came out the same year I was born. What do you know?
Wow, man. What
47 years.
banger.
And still banging.
Damn. Well, you guys got to give us some more recommendations, man, because I am pretty new to older music. I hate to admit it. But that was I did not expect that song to go.
What
that
I'm
hard.
realizing is there's just a lot of like really good songs that have kind of slipped through the cracks for you, and that's awesome.
I feel like it's normal for my age too, you know,
Yeah.
because I kind of grew up in the era where music became like there was way too much music. There's an overpopulation of music, and there was so much to listen to, and
Yeah.
you know, and my parents didn't listen to stuff like this, so it's
Yeah, no, I agree completely because that was one of the things that made it challenging and why I think, you know, I was so stuck in just like my genre of like rap and hip hop music is because there was like an actual risk to trying to find, you know, good music in the sense that like I would go to the record store, I would ask people at the record store what was good. I had my certain, you know, likes, and so it was a lot of hip hop music. I'd go read through the liner notes. I see who they reference. I'd buy that. But, you know, if there was another album and I was like, do I want to invest in that and pay $20
and
to
risk
buy this
hating it? Yeah.
and risk hating it when there's another album that, you know, I think is probably going to be really good? And like, okay, I only have, you know, $40. So getting this one CD for sure. And then this other one's a gamble. Either way.
Did you used to do like when you got older, did you start doing like LimeWire?
I did. And that's where I started, you know, searching up and finding like a lot of, you know, this music, like a lot of the 70s music, Rolling Stones and stuff like that. That's when, you know, I started, you know, getting into that, which is like in the, you know, 2000s or whatever.
Do you know what I did?
What's
I
that?
did LimeWire for a while too, but then I have discovered this hack where if you got a CD and you could download it to your iTunes library. So I go to different libraries all across the city and state, and I would just find the CDs, and I'd literally come home with 30 CDs.
The
and
actual library.
The actual library, and
Yeah.
I'd spend hours just sitting there putting CDs onto my iTunes library, and I'm not gonna. I spent hours of my life doing this just for 5 years later for Spotify to come out.
Yeah.
My God,
Yeah.
why did I waste all this time, dude? But
And that's what's cool for kids nowadays is that they can like, you know, just get Spotify and you can listen to all this broad range of music, but still, you know, there's so much to go through now. And I think a lot of music is an acquired taste. It takes a little while. Like, you know, some of the music that, you know, we started listening to, you know, the metal music and stuff like that, I hated. Like, I just couldn't listen to it. And now that I'm like, okay, let me just relax and like take away my, you know, prejudice or whatever and just try to listen. Am I to the point of like, oh my God, I love this yet? No, but I'm starting to appreciate it more and it's growing on me.
I've
So it's
noticed that
becoming-
from you. You have definitely opened your mind to a lot of new music and stuff, and so have I. Honestly, when we first started this channel, I won't lie, I told him I was like, I really don't want to be listening to old stuff all day, and
He
now
was
I'm like,
such a butthead.
now I come in, I'm like, can we listen to some more Meatloaf? Like, you know, there's all kinds of stuff I'm
literally
falling in
came
love
out of
with.
his mouth.
Yeah,
He's
you
like, is
know?
there another song from Meatloaf that we can listen to? Well, there you go. That's what we're listening to next. So
And
if you enjoyed this reaction,
Go ahead. You tell them what to do.
Then follow us to the next one because I think we're going to do a meatloaf. Actually, Black Pegasus has been telling me about this song for a while. He was like, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. It has been recommended in other videos I've done. People are like, yo, Dawn, you got to check out because this is what I assume. I kind of have a ratchet sense of humor. I'm always clowning around to the point where people actually get mad at me like, how could you? This song is from my childhood. How dare you joke about it? And people keep saying I need to react to this Meatloaf song. So my assumption, just based on the comments, is that it's like, you know, little lovey-dovey, you know what I mean?
Well,
action going on.
Well, you know, we're going to get into that next, guys. And for now, you know, Blondie, Heart of Glass, absolutely insane. Loved it. Great song. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. If you want to join us on our journey of discovering incredible music, new music, old music, everything in between, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.